I'm dead! Ah!
Hello, hello, it's Wild, and I'm Wild. No wait, that's not how that goes. How is everybody doing? Hopefully you're all doing okay. Well, I don't know why the finger never comes up on the first try. I hope you're all doing okay. I don't know. How's everybody? I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing some art today. Some art back here. I thought I was doing some Discord reactives today and just basically chill and just do my best I can. I'm feeling a little low energy because I just didn't get a lot of sleep, I'm afraid. My computer was on all night, all day, all working. Also, I'm sorry to hear, DF, you lost your streak. I'm sure you'll get more chances in the future, but I'm sorry to hear that your streak is over. That means you are now gone! This is in fact not Citizen Sleeper. Oh, is it not? Did it not change to art? I thought I changed it to art. No, it is changed to art. Is it not changing? Let me take a look. Twitch. No, you're saying that you're art. Don't lie to me, liar! You fooled me. You think you can fool me again? I think it's very likely. Actually, I get fooled pretty easily. Don't know what to say. How you all doing? I hope you're all doing great. It is Wild, as I mentioned. I don't know why I have to reiterate that. I mean, I feel like you would know who I am, unless somehow you think I'm an imposter. I'm not an imposter. I've been the real Wild all along. I can fool you again. You're gullible. I'm not gullible. I am easy to... The word does not exist. Anyway, the thing I wanted to show or like to work on today was doing some Discord reactives. So in the past, I have done reactives, to basically for other people's streams and whatever. And you know, I like sometimes working on them. They're sort of like a small activity that I like to do, but sometimes they just don't end up to my full satisfaction. And so I keep tinkering with them and I keep working them. And I'm glad you are doing okay, there, DF. I hope you feel well. I hope you got some rest, because you were very tired yesterday, so I hope you rested well. First I wanted to show you what Discord reactives I've used in the past. I only have 3 of them, because I kind of deleted the rest in my past, so I don't have a lot of them. So I have to actually set these up very quickly, I guess. I'm just gonna go to Fugi. If you don't know what a Discord reactive is, it's sort of like something that streamers use to either have their images kind of show up when they speak, or just they use them sometimes as a basic PNG tuber. You may see them, you may not. It really is dependent on how you have it or how you see it. So if I go to the active and I go to the API, no, I need to go to the sources. Okay, so I go to the sources and I copy this source and I make a new layer here. We're gonna see two versions of me. Just a second, I guess. Where's the browser capture? There it is. Okay. You're gonna see that, which is very ugly. But if I do this, oh, I have to be on a Discord. That won't work if I'm not in a Discord. That's kind of foolish of me. Can't really pick up things that you don't exist in. So if I go myself to here, I think. There you go. Now there's two of me. Obviously. Don't you sass me here. Obviously this is the cause blessed me with a hamburger. Hey, congratulations, Ciso. You got a hamburger. So this is like one of the reactives I used in the past, which is basically just my 3D model. Actually, this is the most recent one I made, to be honest. This is my 3D model just speaking. I think it has a mute version as well. I have to tab over here for a second. It has a mute. It goes like that. And then it has a deafen. It goes like that. I like them to be slightly animated. I think they're cool, but they don't always work because a lot of people have more less 3D based and more animation based ones. So I don't know. I thought I'd maybe change it a bit and work with it. The three monkeys. No, not a monkey. He's just asleep. This boy over here, he's asleep. Don't wake him up. So it feels kind of weird to see another one of myself in front of me. But hey, I guess, be gone with thee. Be gone. Be gone. You see no evil? Well, I don't know if he saw any evil. Speak no evil. He was doing a lot of things. That's what he was doing. But how are you doing as well there, Schizo? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're not running into any technical issues. So we'll switch to the other one I used at some other point. So if I bring it back in. Aha. This one was drawn by Fable. I used this one for about a few months, 6 years. Probably less than a year. I think Fable gave it to me around March. Obviously, if you recognize Fable's art, there is Fable. Let me just... It has animation, very basic. Mostly because Fable was not really commissioned to draw an entire animated PNG. But hey, that's not the relevant part. However, now if you're Z, it's just basically going to do a little jump, a little hop. Very cute, very chibi, very small. Technically IRL, technical issues. Like my stream's so bootleg compared to everyone else's stream. Currently just trying to heal my hands with the warmth and hang on the server. Hey, Schizo, you just have to start slow. I never started with massive amounts of things every time. I started with very tiny things. Boiga. What? This is not a boiga. This is a chibi. This is chibi. He's like, I'm a cute kind of thing. Alright, so the next thing I think we have is the last one. This one you may recognize as I use this as an avatar for some of the stuff in my Twitch. Let's just quickly tab out on it and set as active. Aha! It's original Wild. Or I guess it's not really original Wild, but it is one of the versions of Wild that I've had it before. This is what you would consider PNG Tuber Wild, but obviously this only works in the Discord Reactive, so it only has a very limited amount of things. I guess in some ways, yeah, it could be considered Paper Wild. Aren't you a cute little paper boy? Also, your head is huge. Like, really big. I don't know if you ever noticed how big this head is. Like, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna just move myself so that way you get an idea about, like, if I go behind him, I can hide almost my entire body behind this. Can't see me. Peekaboo. I'm here. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you those Discord reactives. Omori Wild. Yeah, you actually get the reference. Yes, nice. This definitely was originally inspired of Omori, which is one of the main things, my original inspirations when I started making my VTuber. And there you have it. Here's the little tiny one. Very cute. Very guy. Very shiny. However, obviously, problem with PNG tubers sometimes is if you did too many things or too many movements, you ended up just realizing he's nobody. He's got no body. He's just a head. So it got to his head quite a bit, to be honest. But me, look at me. I'm special. Wait. I got a body. I don't know if you can see my body. I got legs. I got face. And I will come after you. Yes, I will. Or not. I don't know. I don't know. I'm a little silly. So these are the Discord reactives we were using in the past. So I thought I would try to draw with my very limited knowledge of drawing. Sort of Discord reactive and see how it goes. Obviously, my competition is to beat, not necessarily beat my own drawings, but that would be nice. So yeah, we're gonna go drawing. I feel like, however, this is not an outfit for drawing. I feel like I must change out. What was that? Who threw a block at me? Chase me, daddy. What? Excuse me? Excuse me? I think I'm terrified now. But yeah, let's go change models. I think, if I recall correctly, I should be able to change to my artist model just by doing something like this, but I'll just quickly check. Don't want to give you any spoilers or anything like that, haha. Yeah, should be just a basic change. Oh my god, there's so much. The more I look at my Vigneon stuff, the more it's just, there's so much stuff. There's just so much stuff now. Yep, should just be this. Okay. Alright, let's change to art. Now I'm art mode. Aha! I got my beret. I got my stuff. Let's go to the corner. Pull out the tab. Oh, that's not a tablet. Pull out the tablet. And let's begin our art session, shall we? It's gonna be a chill stream. Not much happening. Feel free to tab in, tab out if you wish. Head out, do your things. Appreciate if you stop by. And I will get to trying to draw the best of my abilities. I decided I was going to be the villain. Be terrified. No! Oh, Big Head Wild, you should probably get out of here. I don't think you're needed right now, but maybe we'll put you in the corner over here. Guess we need to turn on you in a bit. Bye-bye. Okay. So, let's turn on... Ow! Is that a block of cheese? Did you throw a block of cheese at me? Not very nice of you. Not very kind. Alright, so... let's open Krita, because that's the app we're using for drawing things. And let's draw. We're gonna open a new image. We have them set to be 500 by 500. I don't know if what's the best resolution for a Discord reactive, so I'm just gonna quickly take a look. Best resolution for Discord. I want to see the size. Okay, well, don't really say. Tell me about what the avatar one says. Not what's a good Fugi one. Fugi! We'll maybe put it at a resolution slightly bigger than this. How about that? How is... let's do 1024 by 1024. Is that a good resolution? Ooh. Oh, thank you for that. Thank you for the head pats there, Schizo. Very kind, very kind. Alright, let's close this. And let's put this here. Lamau. What do you mean, Lamau? You redeemed it. You redeemed it. You get to redeem these things. I don't have power over what you send me. I only have power to deny and to accept some of the stuff you want to give me. It was funnier than expected. Squishy head. Yes, I have a squishy head. Don't throw things at my head, it hurts. Please, beg you, don't throw things, it hurts. But I can't stop you by throwing them, so I am only assuming that you're throwing things with love, not hate. The pain makes us stronger. Oh, yeah, I think you and Idiot Box are gonna get along very well if that's what you believe. Only hate and toxicity. Oh, dear God. Alright, so let's get our reference up. So, in case you don't know, I made a reference art for this, for my VTuber model a while back. Though I guess I don't really show it, so that's not a big problem. But I need to open it, so that way I can actually see what I look like. Because believe it or not, I'm a little blind to myself. I don't have a mirror. I don't have the ability to see myself all times. I'm a little blind. And because I'm blind, I cannot see. And because I cannot see, I'm affected by a lot of things. Alright, so there's the VTuber stuff. We'll need to open a little window capture. Blind boy, yes. Sure am. The window, we need the mini capture. Oh, is this gonna be huge? Let's make this right. There we go. So we have our little reference ourselves. I don't know how well it picks up for all of you to see, but there you have it. We have our reference. I'm gonna move you to the side. What do you mean when someone finally gets the last reward? Delete. I wouldn't recommend it. You wouldn't want to delete me, would you? You wouldn't want to delete the entirety of me, would you? Anyway, it's never gonna happen, I would imagine. Never will be. Because nobody wants to hate me that much, right? Alright, but what were we doing? Yes, we were going to draw a reactive. So, we need to change the canvas size. Famous last words. Okay, if you think so. We need to change the image. We need to resize the canvas. Gonna make it 124 by 124. It was 512. No, it was 124. Nope. And then I draw that little layer. Okay. It's not out of hate. It is love of freeing you from the digital world so you can live in real life. Well, if you wanted to free me in the real life, you would copy me and send me somewhere else. You wouldn't just delete me. Definitely not delete myself. Alright, so let's go draw something. Obviously, I'm going to tell you all, I'm not a great artist. But if I say it too much, somebody will come in and beat me with a stick, so all I was going to say is don't expect Picasso here. It's going to be very flowy, very basic in some regards, and we'll see what we can do, okay? First things first, let's try to figure out what we want to draw, okay? So we need to draw, 4 states, right? We need to draw an eye, so we need to draw eyes open. So it'll just be like basic eyes. Then it's going to be eyes closed, which would be like that. Then it would be mouth closed. Then it would be mouth open. Then we can have animations if you want to add in between. And then we can add a mute system in between. So that would be the 4 animation systems. So there is going to be an eyes open, a blink, a mouth open, a mouth closed. And then there should be something to signify when somebody's muted. Unless we want to use the little icon, like we just basically put it down. We can basically do an X if we wanted to. See how that looks? I'm not exactly sure if the X works in. It works a little weird not gonna lie. Oh, actually, if we make it as a bandage, like he's being gagged, I think that'll look kind of cute. Alright. Here's the concept. Egged. Yeah, in the case you don't know, Schizo, the ludity. There's no ludity here. Because you don't know, eggs are sort of a currency in this stream. Apart from channel points, I guess. What's a gag? Sort of like a cloth you put over somebody's mouth. First thing I hear is being gagged is cute. Sophie, no, you come at the wrong time. Sophie, no, don't take things into things. I was just trying to figure out how I will do a Discord reactive for being deafened and muted. I feel like maybe I can put on some headset. Put a headset on when I'm deafened. Different people, different standards. We'll see. Anyway, those are just concepts. We'll see how that goes in execution. For now, let's just draw some roughs to get an idea of what it goes. Okay, that makes more sense. How are you doing, Suppy? Hope you're doing well. I am not into being gagged, idiot. That is a lie. Also, there's a lot of chat messages up there. What's going on? It's a busy day. You got nothing else to do. That's okay. I appreciate your company. Alright, so let's draw a basic wild, I guess. Let's have a reference. Okay, so I don't know if I should be... Maybe I'll draw him as a half body. Let's see. I've been drawing chibi art, so chibi basically always is like this. This is now going to be drawing closer to what he actually looks like. So we'll see how it goes. What? What? Soapy! No! No! No, please! I beg you! Oh, you find the secret here? Ah! Oh. Okay, well, nice to see your explosive love is still here there, Soapy. Oh, and then a spin. Is it Jover? No, it's just exploding. Oh, I got some blueberries. Anyway, you can see how chaotic the stream can get sometimes. So the main thing I always been struggling so far is to make a neck that doesn't just feel like I'm a giraffe. Ah, yes, I am a giraffe. But I also don't want to make a... Ow! What was that? I'm gonna lie, I produced unique Steam bits. Steam bits? You mean stream bits? Alright. A controller toss. You tossed me a controller. I'm gonna throw a flashbang. Well, that's a controller, so no, that's not a flashbang. I need to turn on... That's a block of cheese. Keep spending all your points, idiot. I might need to lower this size. Okay, so... my eyes are actually a lot lower than I think. They should be around here. So actually the chin is... I need to fix this chin. So I'm basically deleting all of this. So let's go down, goes up. Oh well. It's been a while since I've actually drawn a non-chibi version of myself, so this will be a little rough. Oops. Hitting that button again. Then I'm gonna... Then I'll put a nose here, a little cheek marks, put a mouth. I feel like my cheek is very thin. Did you make your V2 roll? Yeah, I made it all myself. It was all me! All me, baby! Working on myself. Though, to be honest, you could probably make your own V2 remodel if you also use B-Roid Studio, which is what I used to make this one. feel like I'll have to fix it, but oh well. My line work is okay. So I should probably be doing different layers, but we're doing this as a test one right now, so. Oh, thank you for the follow. Very kind. Again, we're not going to worry about layering. We're just going to draw a basic one so we can get an idea of what we're supposed to be looking like in general. I don't think I have that much of a divot in there, to be honest. Then we have an ahoge. Okay, so this is what we'd... Well, actually, I guess we would probably make the eyes actually be our eyes. You found the bonus egg. Man, these bonus eggs are coming very early for you. Also, can't forget our little cheek bandage from where we broke once. Then we need to do the rest of the body, you know? I'm blessed with eggs. You should dab with all those eggs you got there. Dab with them, because you're basically filled to the brim with them. You gotta start donating some of them to the charities. The egg charities. So this is sort of like a animation over there. Then we would go down. Ned is coming. Hold your eggs. Alright, so there's the basic. Yeah, Soapy. Hey, Idiot Box has been here for so long. And actually pioneered the egg delivery system that basically they've just gotten this many. They're also always here to steal the first egg. I don't know how they do it, but they do it. Alright, so there's our first... this would be our first guy. So now I copy this layer. And paste it. Now, to do the next one would be I would be deleting the images. It would be embarrassing. To be honest, in some ways, not to disparage, I was so used to the time when you joined, Idiot, that many people would join the stream, see me for once or twice, and then leave. So the fact that you stuck around for that long surprised me, so much appreciated. You get my kindness. Very kind. Thank you very much. You're super cool. Oh, I accidentally closed that. I shouldn't have done that. Here you go. Come back up. So I need to delete this part. Why am I not deleting? Oh. And I guess it's fine to delete this. I've got no eyes and I must scream. Dang, the bot. Was there a bot? Oh, Saribot. At least Saribot is telling you there's an ad coming. Scream for ice cream. No screaming. You gotta be dreaming. Alright, so... Excuse me, I'm trying to draw here. Don't throw a pie on me. No, you're trying to hit for that flashbang, but all you're getting is pies, controllers, blueberries. You'll never get that flashbang. Aha! I have hacked the code and you will never get it! Never! Or maybe you will. I don't know. I'm actually a little afraid. I need to see what I'm doing, to be honest. Okay. Oh, I actually deleted that. That sucks. Oh, I can fix it. Looks like you're pied off now. Ah, Soapy, never give up those puns. Never give up. I think you... I was gonna say something about being sweet, but I don't know if pies have to be sweet, to be honest. It's sweet that you think so... I don't know. My brain is failing. I'm sorry. Anyway. So we got emotion 1 and we got eye open, eye closed. So that would be the blink I do. I feel like maybe the eye's a little too low. Words are hard and fine, pet pet. That's okay. Thank you, Soapy. Very kind, very kind. So we got that. We got this. Obviously, this isn't going to be the final design for these. These are just going to be the rough concept of what I want it to look like. I need to fix the skull shape. I need to fix the line work. There's so much to fix, but that's okay. We got a long stream ahead of us trying to fix these. And given the fact that we're reusing a lot of the same assets, we probably don't have to make a lot of the same image, right? That's the beauty of our Discord Reactive. Okay, so... making a reactive. Yeah, that's the idea. I'm trying to take the reactives that I had before, which I showed before, but I can show you one of them right now. Reactives like this one, and just make one that's basically based on my art, or my struggling art, I guess, and just do the best I can and see where we can do for it, and make it a little less janky than my 3D one that I made the other few months ago, I guess. That's a duck. Soapy, you have something to say, or are you just whacked? I'll see myself out. Bad wild, not struggling. Okay, I am learning. Heyo, Rudy. Welcome to the Twitch chat stream stuff. Hope you're doing well. You can actually talk to your fellow Twitch members on the other side as well. So in case you wanted to, you will see your message here. Obviously, it shows a stream bot because this is set up for only Twitch, but you'll be able to talk to each other. So have fun. Also, do not tell Twitch staff. Not that I don't think Twitch cares, to be honest. Okay, so... Hello. How you all doing? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, that'll be our closed eyes. So what we'll probably do is just create one blank without the eyes, right? Because the expression would be the same. Okay, so the next thing to do is take maybe the closed eyes one already. Get duplicate layer. All I have to do is make one with mouth open. I'm just changing the mouth. I do stream on both Twitch and YouTube because To be honest, it's a bit of laziness more than anything. I just like to save my VODs, and Twitch doesn't really let you save your VODs for very long. So I just basically dual stream, and then YouTube keeps the VODs, and you know, my YouTube channel is sort of a channel that exists, I guess. Not to say, hey YouTube, don't feel bad about what I'm saying. It's sort of a channel that exists. It has a lot of junk, maybe, to some degree. But it also has some cool stuff in there. So if you have an interest in watching it, go free, check some of the videos. Or don't. I don't know, I'm not your father. I'm just a regular VTuber. Doing some art. Very slowly, apparently, because I get distracted quite easily. Okay, so... We want to make an open mouth. That's what we want to do. That feels like I'm yawning. Like, oh, I'm gonna eat you up. Shit, we're meant to draw fast. Well, we can't all win them. It looks like Brock. Because of the eyes closed, I look like Brock from Pokemon. Ooh, I do like the sides. Does the side talk look like okay? I don't know if it looks okay, though. Hides all the noise, Nurse Joy. Hey, I respect my woman. I respect my man. I respect everyone. But, you got any Nurse Joys on you there? You mind introducing me to some of them? I do like the curved smile a bit. We'll see how the curved smile looks like in open eyes. How about that? I'll let you know if I find any outing in the wild. They're so common out in the wild, aren't they? I was just say wild. Aha! Yes, in the case that you do not know how to pronounce my username, it is wild. And anybody who says we led, I get real angry with. So angry. You won't want to see me angry. But hey, that's just a theory. A wild theory. Stealing copyright infringement. Why lead? Ow! If anything, give that name to my other persona, I guess. Okay, well that's a smiling one. So now we need to combine the two layers that we had before. So if we duplicate the layer, we have that. And then we take the eyes of this one. Actually, it'd probably just be easier to copy the mouth than it would probably be to do anything with the other one. Just steal this mouth. Great mouth haste. Or mouth heist? Mouth heist. You have been stolen. Okay, now I just have to delete this one and create a copy of this one. Then I can paste it. And then I can delete. Be able to delete this, and then I'll be able to merge the layers. And merge the layers. Thank you very much. Alright, so here we have our basic 4-stage reactive. We have mouth open, mouth closed, eyes closed, mouth closed. Oh. Sorry, did I accidentally delete the eyes open, mouth open? Whoops. I sure did. Well, I should rename this one then. Rename. Where are you? There's no way to rename. I guess I just have to right click. Paint layer. Now that we got that layer, go back to this one, create a copy of this one. Let's paste. Let's delete. That's not deleting at all. What are you deleting? Now we merge. Merge with layer. Okay. There you go. Now we have the basic reactives for the character. Obviously, these are just drafts. They're not the ones I plan to use. But we'll keep working on them. Okay, so next thing we want to do is basically create same thing as we created for all these 4, but now it will be state-based. So we'll need to have one for deafened and one for muted. So the muted one will only require, both muted and deafened do not require mouth open. They only require mouth closed or a variation, but they do require a blink. So I'm going to create a new one. Probably should put the mouth closed ones beside each other. Create another layer. Put it at the bottom. Create a layer. Put it at the bottom. And now we have to make a gag. What would basically represent as being muted, I guess. I feel like our expression would probably change a bit. We probably wouldn't have happy eyes, so maybe we would be deleting some of this facial features and making it a little more half eyes. So in that case, we probably don't need this one. Depends on the person with happy eyes or not. I don't think most people would be happy to be muted, to be honest, but I will consider it. So we're gonna delete face as much as we can. We may have to reduce some of the stuff here, but again, this is just a basic drawing, basic concept. You're saying gagged again. That is what you are. You're gagged. You're muted. You're gagged. Does gag mean something else in British English? Is it one of those funny words that basically Western English says it in a way that makes it funny to Eastern English? Okay, eyes have been deleted. Make a copy of this layer, because obviously delete the mouth as well. Make a copy of this. kind of looks weird if I give him the X map. I'm pretty sure being gag is related to some kind of what? What? Well, what's a gag order then? What would you name it? What? The fact when you can't speak. That just feels... That looks so wrong. Not gonna lie, that just looks wrong. Muted, silence it. Why would you say gagged for when someone can't speak? Because basically being gagged means that they have something on their mouth. Bound and gagged stands for you are tied up, you are basically held prisoner, and you cannot speak and you cannot move. That looks like teeth, the way that that's drawn. Looks like teeth. I don't know. What can I do for mute? What can we do for a mute look without relying on external... Oh. Get out of there. You're not supposed to be there. Without relying on mouth things too much. Do like a red cross across the mouth. That is what I had, but maybe because in black and white it just doesn't come well. I just put the prohibited sign. Not allowed. This is a traffic stop now. No speaking. Well, it actually depends. If someone is gagged, it means something is shoved in their mouth, like a gag ball or a cloth. Gag also means in awe to the point of silence, but then there's another Brit phrase saying gagging for it. It means that he's strongly wanting something. Oh, okay. Apparently that is British slang. So, not a word I would hear being seen in silence nowadays. More of the sexualized stuff. Well, definitely not going for the sexual content for my own thing, but okay. Looks a little weird. So I can do a zipper, maybe? So I don't know if it looks a little macabre to some regards. Then you understand the shock for enter into you being gagged. Oh. Well, that's cultural differences, am I right? You are from one place and you are from another, and you don't really use those languages. I don't mind it, but I don't think Zipper is very... I think Zipper is a little too macabre for the art that I'm going for. Bolted mouth. Sheets of metal, screws, your character can't speak. How would I draw that with my limited skill level? Is that something? Just make no mouth. You're virtual. Being muted would just be having no mouth. What if it would be like a very faded mouth? So like, I lower the opacity to very low. So like, it makes the impression that there is something there, but obviously it's very faded. Muted symbol over the mouth. I don't know. We may have to workshop this one, to be honest. As I said, I had like a piece of cloth over my mouth to be able to do it before. I'm not sure if that works. Muted symbol, huh? Let's try to see how that looks. Oh, I need to delete this. Is that the muted symbol? I think that is. Don't know how that will look in the final design. Put it into a mask, I guess. If we wanted to, we could make it into a mask, and it works. Oh, that's deafen. Oh. Yeah, that is the sound of deafen. So it would be a mic. Have it like a mask like that. Well then, Soapy, you gotta join calls more often. Happy to join any calls to give you the experience you need. No pressure though. I think it's something like that. I feel like having a mask makes sense. Because having a mask muffles your voice, and having it be an icon of like the mic will be a little on the nose of it, but it basically reads a lot better. I blame being ill right now. Oh, Soapy, have all my love and support. May you recover soon. And if you don't, that's okay. We'll still take care of you. Little by little, we'll do it. Ever so slowly. What? You never been in a Discord call? You use Discord? What? What a revelation. We're learning idiot lore here. Alright, I think I like this. So, we're gonna take this. We are gonna keep the eyes of closed. So, maybe what I'll do is... put some eyebrows like this, and he looks like, help me, I'm muted. I cannot speak. Looks a little sad. And so I'll just copy the entirety of this layer. I guess it's fine. We can just redraw it. That's not even that big of a deal. So it is an icon. Put a mask on him. And that's what he looks like. That's what he looks like. Alright, the next thing we want to do is make the other sound. So this would be deafen. Now generally deafen is also muted, but generally you don't really need to put both. But we could just improve it even more by having him have large headset on the top of him. I just hope that his head is not big enough that the headset looks so weird. So we'll take this layer. And we'll duplicate it. What we'll do is it's not very reading comprehensible right now, but obviously because I'm drawing on top of lines. I feel like if I do this, the ahoge is gonna get covered. So the ahoge would get lost. Also, because he can't hear or talk, I feel like he would probably be a little distracted. And no longer be looking at the front, maybe? Definitely does look a little silly, though. You get the concept that I'm going for here? And basically gonna put, like, ear protection earmuffs. Like noise canceling earmuffs, I guess, so you can't hear can't hear. Then I'm making him look a little different, so that way he's looking to the side. Now, the animation that I plan to make will probably be a little wooden, but that's fine for our first animation. Now we just want to delete these eyes. we'll have to see how it goes. Okay, we have our concept. So let's start with the first one. What I may want to do is make him a little bigger, to be honest. But I suppose we could always stretch it afterwards. Lower the opacity. Now let's try drawing him for ourselves, shall we? We'll do our best we can. Draw a boy. Now when I draw, I don't know if you artists have other ideas, but when I draw, I always seem to have them be using like one line size for almost everything, which I find, I don't know, sort of what I always end up doing. Just end up basically using like a 10-line thickness for almost every line I make. Very constant lines. Maybe some details would be at a lower line level, but that's it. Pulls out a draw 4 Uno card. Why did you draw 4? Why? Okay, so let's group all of these as a background. No, you gotta draw 4 Uno? But why? Why are you playing Uno right now? But fine, I guess I'll draw 4. You wanted me to draw 4? Here you go. I draw 4. You want me to draw another 4? I'll draw another 4. Oh, you want me to draw another 4? Fine, I'll draw another 4. Oh, you want me to draw a final 4? Fine, I'll draw a final 4. That's gonna be... Aha! Jokes! Jokes! You tell what kind of 4s these are? Wait, this is not a 4, is it? No, that is a 4, yeah. This is a 4. This is a 4. This is a 4. This is a 4. Oh, I guess I could also draw this. This is also a 4. And this is also a 4. And this is also a 4. And... I don't know how many times I can make the joke. As for the line question, it varies on drawing and the brush. Right now, I think I'm just using a marker brush. I don't exactly know my brushes very much. Just a basic brush. I originally liked to use the oil or the watercolor one, but the watercolor one is kind of not great. I also don't mind sometimes using the pencil one, but it kind of is a little fadey. Doesn't work well and very pixely, in my opinion. It becomes very blurry. But I also don't necessarily have like a tool set of brushes to use. I just basically use the basic ones. As you can see, oh, actually you cannot see it because my reference is in the way. The reference, would you kindly be dismissed for a second? Would you be so kind? So I was saying, I only have a basic set of tools. Oh, can you not see those either? I guess not, they don't pop up. But yeah, maybe this pops up? Yeah, so you can see these are the tools I have enabled to be able to look into and edit. And I basically just use this one to draw. I've used it mostly exclusively to draw, to be honest. And I believe it's a marker. But, oh well. Alright. 4 joke is over. Remove the 4. Time to draw. Oh yeah, I need my references again. Reference. I require your assistance. Use the 4, Luke. No, the marker. Not a 4. Alright, there's my reference. have our basic shape. Then we need to draw the ear. I'm okay with rounded ears, even though my model has not as rounded ears, I guess. Front of the layer so we can separate these. I feel like my left arm was a lot bigger than my right arm there. But luckily we can just fix that with a tiny bit of line work. Let me hide this one. Bit rough, not gonna lie. Maybe the line work would need to be smaller. Again, the distance between this and this is extremely comparable. Feels like I'm somewhat like a little turned. Keep drawing and see how it goes though. This is gonna be the layer for the details. Or actually, it should be the layer for the... Maybe it's just the layer for the single? I don't know. Why could this be a layer for? Make a layer for the eyes, I guess. I guess the eyes and the... no, the eyebrows don't necessarily share one, so make another layer. The eyebrows will probably also be thicker, because obviously they need to be read well against the hair, because they always are... You notice my model right now, they kind of always are hiding behind my hair. So let's make the hair. Now, obviously I need a space for the ahoge here. So much control Zing I must do back and forth. I think that's a little closer to what it is. Control Zing is a godsend, yes. Do you have it set as a specific command you do? Because I usually just find my left hand kind of cramps after doing enough Control Z's in a row. Shame you can't do it in traditional art. True. True. So I think a lot of artists would be a lot of good art would basically be gone to waste if we had Control Z in the real world though. I wanted to have it in my pen, but if I have it in my pen, I accidentally hit it too often. Oops. I think it's not actually as thick as I grew. Okay, there's the little band-aid. Now we want to draw the mouth. Then we'll draw a closed mouth. You can make him have the cat smile, which is funny. Doo, 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 doo. Okay. Obviously, this eye is huge in comparison to the other eye, though. I don't know how I didn't notice that till now. Let me do a guideline here. Okay. So this eye is a little higher up. What if I cheat and I just copy this eye to the other side? Cheating's allowed, right? Nothing's wrong with cheating. I can cheat all I want. Copy this layer. Oh, I may have deleted the layer. What happened to it? Then we mirror the layer. Then we merge the layers. So now I have to fix some of these features because obviously the mouth or the eyes were not in the same place. That's an easy fix. Oh, not if I grab the wrong layer, it is not. Probably didn't like gravitate to specific spots. Maybe I must move both eyes a little higher up. To move this a little higher up. Alright. He's looking okay. The next thing to do is fix the skull with the ears, I guess. So I gotta delete part of this layer. And in the hair layer, it's gonna fix these line blotches. Okay, and then I need to fix this part. Guess it's not a botch of the ear. Sorry, not a botch of the hair. It's a botch of the ear. Okay, does look fine, I guess. Go back to you. Fix this. And fix this. And then with the hair again, I can delete the part that doesn't matter. Go back to the face. It's the body, which I also will have to fix. You think his neck is a little too tall? Oh, do you think his neck is a little too tall? Like he has a too long of a neck. Just thinking out loud there, Soapy. No worries. Guess he's just fixing little line effects we have here. He is a giraffe. Oh. So I'd have to cut his neck. But probably be easier to move his body upwards than it is to do the reverse, so. If I remember rightly, the neck is like 1/4 the side of the head length when it comes to drawing, I think. Is it? I never really measured it. Never really thought much about it, to be honest. Alright, now we need to draw the eyebrows. Me neither. I just remember reading that somewhere and it was like, okay. Makes sense. You like my thick eyebrows? I've got the thickest eyebrows of the land. They're only mine, and only mine alone. But I do, the one of the rule I do change is to actually make the eyebrows thicker than the line work. Because eyebrows get lost in the hair. I'd like to have them be one color. If you have them bigger, they read well at a distance. But I do have to make sure that the eyebrow at least matches the same sort of height. Maybe what I can do is just take this, copy it, and then transform. Whoops. There you go. Perfectly matched eyebrows. Here is our basic wild. He basic. But he cartoony. Now we just have to color him. Then we'd have the first variation of him, which is mouth open, eyes open. I feel like I should probably group all of it. Then we'll create another layer. No, don't. No. Time to start coloring. Open our reference sheet. We can just quickly copy the colors. Alright. Be all the green parts of it. Now let's go back to our sheet. Grab the skin color. Thing that helps about having thick lines. Much easier to color. Now, one thing I should do, change the background to a very vibrant color, so that way we can basically confirm that nothing's being spilled out of it. You can see there is some color spill. But sometimes it's hard to tell on white. And I do not use the paint bucket tool to fill in the spots, because that would require you to actually have it set up. There's our face. Next thing, let's draw. Like I do have to zoom in for this one bit. We're going to Duty Town. Oh, did not want to change the opacity to 0. That's not what we want to do. I don't think I've gathered this color. Notice that I've missed something. And there. Not that that one matters as much, because that will be painted by white, but missed it nonetheless. Now we need to do the hair. I'm in the same layer as the eyes. I need to make a new layer, otherwise I'll get that confused. Uh, uh, uh. So I need to do the same here. And it goes in like a step. I can delete this part. I don't know if I want to have the eyes on top of the brown or behind it. Gotta make sure to disable the eyes too. So I can fit the spots that are missing once the eye closes. May want to fix the hair while I still have a chance here. Small little details, but you never know, they could add up. Right, now the final thing is this one. Then we will put our typical gray strand of hair. We could probably re-enable the eyes now. So do we want to have the hair above the layer? Does cause that as an issue though. I think it's fine with it being behind, I suppose. Make another layer. Let's get the mouth. The mouth doesn't actually have a color. Now we fix the cheeks. The cheeks are actually a coloration. And I think I'll do the same thing for the bandage. Gotta go back to the hoodie. Delete. Alright, there's our first. Group all the layers. Guess I'll make a new group, specifically the mouth. Another one that's specifically the eye. They run into conflicts, but we'll see. So the hair layer has to be on top of the hair layer, unless I do some trickery here. Not sure that's better though. But we'll try it. I think this mouth needs to be fixed. Okay. I need to fix the skin again, because apparently I colored over it. Or, not that I colored over it, but it seems like it's somewhere it left the area. Okay. Group these. I'll make a new layer. It should be about half the eye. I feel like I need to move those eyes a little lower. Should be fine. Alright, so we have the 4 states. So let's go ahead and remove the background. What I'll do is I'll save the image, and then afterwards I may change it a bit. Put it in here, I guess. This one's gonna be so it's eye open, mouth. So it'll be I-O-M-O. It'd be a PNG, probably. And this would be an eyes open, mouth closed. .png. I want to export it, I don't want to save it. Export. So let's rename these to while 7. Do that. Alright. Oh, I forgot to do shading of any sort, but yeah, I definitely did forget to do shading. Okay, alright, I'm not done. I can't actually save those. So we can take a look at the 2 things I've made. Very flat, very simple, but we're going for a simple design nonetheless. That can go under that. guess I cannot. I have to delete first to go over. Let's draw these highlights. Alright. We got some highlighting. Now, you just gotta draw the rest of the boy. Alright, that's not too bad. You want to do a shading for the dark side of this. I think it needs the top part. we go. Export this again. Now we'll do eyes closed. So with eye closed, I feel like the eyebrows would go a little lower. This is still mouth open. Then I need mouth closed. Alright, so now we have the 4 of them done. Open up over here. I feel like I've shifted the eyebrows to the side, it seems. Okay, we've got everything exported. Let's do it again. I think the only thing that's missing is the highlights in the hair, which I've also missed again. Another thing I've missed. Well, that's okay. We need to add highlights to this hair. The highlights would go around here. Yeah, that's good. I just gotta do it again. Or close the mouth. Or keep the mouth closed. Close eye. Now open the mouth. Ooh, we got them all drawn. Alright, so we got all the 4 states. Now I can check it one more time. Sounds good. We may give it a outline of white, just to stand in the background of anything that comes behind it. But that may be something we do after we start. That would be like the stage that we do after we've decided to finish drawing and more like just finalizing here. So for now, I'm going to draw the other 2 states that we mentioned at the beginning of the stream. We're gonna try to draw those, I guess. Why is it so ugly in here? Who painted this? No painting. This is an outline. Next thing we want to do is a muted. This is what we chose to do, which is going to be a mask. Sort of mask on top of the mouth. Kind of covers the nose a bit, but it does show a bit. Let's try drawing that. Take the colors out. Let's do... Oh, I accidentally made that 0 pixels. Guess I will also not need the eyebrows. Bye, eyebrows. Now we need to draw the face. We can draw the eyes first. Did want to see what eyes we had. Let me draw on top of this. Now see if we can copy this eye. Then we'll mirror it. Then we'll merge it. Then we'll make the eyebrows. See if I had eyebrows at 30. Mirror this. Merge it. And then we'll draw the mask. Put the mask at 5. We zoom that. And then the icon we will put at 15. Or maybe 10. I don't know. I do need to look at what a mute icon looks like. Mute. So it looks like similar to this actually. Make another layer. And it's a white line. Then it's a red line. And then I'd be coloring this. Let's make it a bluish color. Then we'll group all of it. May want to fix that. Gotta fix this line as best I can. Oh, I accidentally drew there. So I actually have to delete part of this. Obviously I don't want it to go over the skin layer. Alright, here we go. We have them covered. His mouth is covered now. Cover this and show. No, the face doesn't actually work for it. I don't want to group it. Now I need a sad face. Gonna be 30 again. Gonna have to flip this one. This layer is gonna be waddled a bit. Then we merge them. Whoops. We can actually take the this layer out. Now, is that part of the mask of the villain? It is. Okay, so I need to fix some of that mask there. That's not a big deal. We can fix that easy. Because we had it very, very small. I guess we don't need the second line. Second line basically gets covered. Now we just need to paint the eyes. Paint the eyes. There you go. We got... Oh, I keep forgetting that I have the reference thing on front of, so you actually can't see all of what I'm seeing. Let's take away the reference. You don't need that anymore, I don't believe. It was good at the beginning, but I got distracted. Never took it out. Be gone. Alright, so the only thing I have to do is highlight the mask. Shouldn't have painted the highlight on the mask itself. That's done. Alright. Will that be good enough? I think it is. Then we just gotta create a eyes closed method of this. I feel like I may want to have those a little lower. So I made mine a lot thicker. Yeah, I feel like I want to probably redo it. It's not as... It's too thick. Doesn't seem thick enough. Maybe it was a 20 that I drew it at. 15. Maybe I can lower the eyebrow just a tiny bit. Oh, I forgot to take the transparency off of this. Should be called mute EO. Go back to it and fix it. Remove the last one. Alright. Now we're left to the last little bit we gotta do, which is give him a headset. Maybe I will keep it on the 15 line. Instead, remove this layer, make a new layer, make it a 10. Maybe we can mirror it. Okay. Now we just want to color this. Heyo, Denny. Thank you, thank you. How you doing, by the way? Hopefully you're doing well. Maybe we'll make him red. Then we'll paint the top. Not a black, but definitely a dark red burgundy. Kind of need to be darker than that. That will kind of match. Now maybe we will go for a very dark gray, I guess. Alright, there you go. We got very crude, but still working for a headphone. Oh, I need to color this. I thought this was colored. It was not. Means this part also has the same issue. Alright, here's our headset. And let's turn the opacity back on. Well, the issue I have is that the headset over here goes a little bit on the right side, but not the left side, which makes it not very symmetrical. Now, generally headsets don't go downward, so I don't know. Not like this one will be seen very often, so because this is basically the deafened. But if I wanted to split down the middle, cut it, copy, form, then flip it a bit. Copy that. Take this group. We will duplicate layer. We will rotate this layer completely. And we're gonna drag and drop while hiding this up. It's pretty close for a match. All I did is rotate it a bit more. I think that's fine. That is fine with me. We will group these. Close this. Okay, I think we had a different expression for this eye. I think it was that one, right? Can't see it because there's so many junk layers in the way. But he's just kind of looking to the side there. But I don't know if I want to. I feel like it doesn't import to anything else. I think I'm happy with what it is. Okay, so let's not use that layer. Put the color back in. Put the group back in. The eyes back in. The color of the eyes back in, wherever it is. Oh, did I accidentally delete the layer that had the eye color? I think I might have, yes. I think I, in fact, might have. Oh well. Guess I will be coloring it again, I guess. Not that it's a problem, just a little annoyance. This is what happens when you do not mark your layers, people. Mark your layers. Mark them up. All right. How's that look? Hey, is that cool for mute and deafen at the same time? There's our eyes closed. Alright. Now, with the 4 states of matter, we should be able to create an animation, shall we? We're gonna save this file now. This is going to be the work state reactive. no longer need it. Now open the states. So the only thing we need to have is each of these states have a sort of animation for each of them. So let's start with the eyes opened. Okay, so we need to go to our animation workspace. We need to grab this layer. Paste it. Now we're gonna try to do blinks. So we need to there's only 2 states of animation here, so make this be 60 frames, meaning sorry, no. It's gonna be 48 frames because we're gonna do it in 2 seconds. So every 2 seconds there'll be 1 blink. Insert. Create duplicate keyframe. Create blank. Yep. Then I'm gonna create I'm gonna hide these. I feel like there's a way to get these to show up here, and I don't remember how. New layer. I think that might be it. That's how you do it. Now I have it the reverse. But I actually have to have this open. Goes all the way to the end. This closes for about 3 frames. Oh, I did it wrong again. So it should do a 2-second blink accompanied with a 3-second blink. So it's 48 frames. That's going to be 2 seconds. It'll be another 76 frames. 48 plus 76 is going to be to 116. 48, 76. 48. That's 4. I feel like I should just use a calculator, to be honest. Why am I doing a mental arithmetic? 124. Also, 48 frames is 76 is not a double of 48, so that's incorrect. $120. Need 120 frames. Blank frame? Or actually no, set the end. Set end. On this one we wanna somehow move this frame all the way to the end. If we're having it happen at 38 frames, we would be happy for it to happen somewhere on 108 frames as well. Copy keyframe. Paste keyframe. Alright, there's our basic animation for that. Then we want to render animation. We want to save it at 24 frames per second, save the width. Make sure to save this as a GIF. We do not want audio. You really don't want to export as an image sequence either. We got our frames. What did it export to, actually? Export it here. This should be called EOMC PNG. We can save this. Alright, so we got the first one. Now we just gotta get the other one. That's the process of getting these animations here. So, it might be easier to just drag and drop. Maybe. Because I already have it set, and if I basically keep the same animation frames, it'd be doable. So, let's close you. Gonna import. I guess I just open. I'm gonna copy this. Let me move to here. We're gonna copy this. Gonna move back to here. So, now we have these two. We don't want this to show up anymore. We want to give... This is the blank one, so we want to give this one the ability to draw. So we'll add it to the list. And I guess we just pin the last one. Now when we play this, we have the animation again. Yep, now we can save this, export it, render animation. It's gonna be, we don't want to change that. GIF image. We're gonna call this like that. Alright. Now we just have to do the other two. Because each of them are a state, unfortunately. Close these. We no longer need you. We will open our muted ones. We'll be taking this one back. We'll be taking this one back. I'm gonna rename it so that way it's easier to know which one is which. Nope, that's silent. Oh. Gonna create duplicate frame that goes all the way. We want mute flows to be ahead, right? Yeah, so mute close should be here. We'll create a duplicate frame. Move this frame all the way to the top, to the front. Create a blank frame. Drag this guy all the way to the top. Create a blank frame. Now if I've done this correctly, I did not do this correctly. I'll remove this layer because it's the wrong one. I accidentally copied twice the same layer. Keep the background ones just so we have this working. Make a blank frame or duplicate frame. Make a blank frame. Move it all the way up. Blank frame, you're done. And you're here. Alright, that should be good. Pause that animation. Now we'll render this. Oh, we gotta make sure I render it as a GIF, otherwise this is gonna look weird. Cool. Now we just gotta do the last one. No issue. Close these two. Drag it. And drag it. This one's def close. This is def. And we'll play them out. Alright, we got our animations. So now we should just be able to render this. Oh, I need to make sure to change this as a GIF every time I forget. And we got our GIFs. Great. So what now, you wonder? Well, now we go to Fugi. So I'm gonna save this. Actually, saving it won't do anything because it's not a work file. We have to save this as a Krita file. GIF compile. Okay, close this. I guess you can see that for now. It's not a big deal. I do want to change my workstation back to what it was. Aha, my workstation. Alright, so now I'm gonna go to Fugi and just quickly set this up. Probably don't need to use the tablet anymore. We'll add a model. This is speaking. Oh no, I've run into an issue. It's saved to only 120 frames. Oh, that means I gotta go back to the file. Good thing I saved it. So let's go back to the file. Apparently, you're not allowed to save it for more than 120 frames. Which is fine because we can set it at exactly 120. Animation? Thought I did, but I guess just want to set the end time here. is our frames. You just quickly go to the reactive and make sure that it lets me do it. Yep, seems to have no issue. Alright, so I just have to now quickly change back all the ones. So remember yourselves, kids, unless you got the Fugi Premium, you're gonna have to do this manually. This is the muted one. You can't see this because obviously I'm opening a window every time I do this, but believe me, I'm just basically making the settings and it's basically exporting and importing. Gotta render the animation. Render the animation again. Alright, so we should have the animations now. Go back to Fugi. We'll have the inactive. We'll have the mute. Oh. I think I just realized something about the mute one. Who's the mute? The mute one doesn't have the eye color. Oh, I need to fix that. I don't know why, but apparently at some point I must have disabled it. So I gotta fix this one now. See, this is what happens whenever you're working. Start realizing little mistakes. Okay, well, I can't fix it there. I'm gonna have to open the work file again. Take this out. We don't need it. You're fine. I just need the open eyes one. And we will replace this one. Now we can save it. Close. Gotta go back to the animation window. That's not the animation. Animation, thank you very much. In animation, we gotta go back to view. And we actually have to replace you. Is there a way to just replace a file? I don't know. We can just open another one. That works. We will render the animation one last time. Prepare to save it as a GIF. Frames are generated. It's wonderful. This is 107. Alright, so we have it done. So now we can put it on the side here. Set it as active, and you'll see what it does. Bam! It's... oh. Is it not? Okay, it kind of lagged there and showed the previous one for a second there. But here you go. You have the one we've just created right now. It has the little blinking animation that plays if you speak for too long. And then obviously it shuts down by itself. Then we can go into the different states of talking and the like. So we can, for example, mute ourselves. As we mute ourselves, it kind of does the sort of thing in which changes the look of it. Then we can deafen ourselves. And obviously it just kind of adds more to the cuteness to it, to be honest. So maybe a little big, but I think it's fine. I personally like it. I think it's kind of cute. It does its job. It represents me to some degree. And, well, I just can't send myself to every stream, you see. So I must create my own Discord Reactive. And I wanted to do so in a way that showed everything. But now we can go back, and yeah. We can enjoy our little PNG version of ourselves. This time we can say that we drew it ourselves. Unlike others. But we do not speak of. There is a crossfade effect as well. So basically you can see that it just fades between one or the other. Which is also fine, but I think that's set up by the user, not by me. Can I edit a library? No way to change if the icon shows or not, right? I think the icon will always show regardless. Oh no. Okay, so if I say to never show, I think this is a sort of like each person can have their own setup on their thing, but I now have it set up like this. Now you can see that it doesn't show. I do like it. It's fine enough, in my opinion. You can go all the way from deafen to undeafen. See that our eyes grow in size when we are undeafen. Alright, well, that's gonna be all. Let's close this. Close this and save it. And Took us about 3 hours and a half to create an entire Discord reactive with linking animation, which is the most basic animation you can have. Obviously, with the Fugi, you don't want to go too crazy because obviously you're not necessarily the star of the show whenever you're doing that Discord reactive. You're just kind of wanting to show up there. But if you're making one for yourself, this is how you make one. Pretty simple. Just make some states, make some animations, make sure they match. Don't make them too different. And you'll end up basically looking like this. Does it look like me? Is it me? Is it you? Is it everyone who we're looking for? Who's to say? But let's get out of here, shall we? It's cute. Hey, thank you, DF. Very kind of ya. Well, now you know that if we ever do another stream, you'll have that guy to show up rather than weird, janky 3D animation that I did a while back. Thank you very much for everybody who stopped by. Very kind of you. I think you all know that I'm a little loopy, I'm a little crazy, I'm a little silly, but I appreciate everybody's help and I appreciate everybody's comments. Hope you all have a wonderful day. And don't forget to stay wild. Be cool, because you are. And, I don't know. Do some art. I want to see your art, DF. The last time I saw your art, it was great. The one you sent as a birthday gift to Abe. Let me see that art. I want to see it. Show me that art. I want to see it. I'll eat it up. Oh, no. Anyway. Peace, everyone. I'll see you all in the future. Oh, yeah. And don't forget. You're cool. Wait, I already said that. Oh, well. Bye.